I'm Luke Wolkamp.
I'm Braden Collins.
I'm Danielle May.
I'm Maggie Dillon.
I'm Molly Mullenkamp.
I'm Jessica Herndon.
I'm Sophie Saxman.
I'm Brianna Dirksen.
Have you ever watched a game of volleyball and wondered how they make all the fantastic plays that they do? Lots of volleyball players make plays that you would not even think to be possible. While incredible saves and swings are enjoyable to watch, there are also fundamentals that have to be present while playing volleyball. With this being said, there are many different skills and attributes needed to play the game. Some of these basic skills include passing, setting, and hitting. Along with those skills, a couple of simple attributes that are essential for a volleyball player are being a great teammate and leader, being encouraging, and also having a good mindset. Considering these things, do you know how to play volleyball? First thing that you need to learn are the fundamentals of volleyball, like I mentioned earlier, passing, setting, and hitting. First off, you need to learn how to pass. You need to put both of your hands out, cup one hand, and put the other around it. Then you need to put your feet shoulder width apart and get low. Then you're going to pass the ball. Next is setting. You want to put both your hands at your forehead in a triangle, and then you're going to push out when you set, like this. Next is hitting. You're going to try to make a solid contact with what hand you are dominant with, and then you're going to swing. And also, you want to make an approach, and if you're right-handed, you're going to do right, left, right, like this. Okay, next thing is that why these skills are important. So basically, these skills make up the entire game of volleyball. These skills can also lead to the more advanced version of themselves. For example, passing can lead to making great saves as well as making a pancake, which is when your floor is flat on the ground and the ball bounces off of it. There are also some things that you should not do when you are passing. For example, when you are passing, you should not interlock your fingers or cross your thumbs over each other. When you're setting, you also shouldn't contact the ball at two different points. Some examples of these more advanced versions of passing, setting, and hitting are also tipping as well as hitting different shots on the court. A cut shot would be when you turn your thumb down when you're hitting, and the other shot is when you turn your pinky down. These things can also make the game more exciting and challenging and more competitive as well. As I said earlier, there are many characteristics that can make you a good volleyball player. With being a good teammate and leader, you are very helpful, you are kind to others on the court, and you are very good at communicating. Communicating also goes along with being encouraging. Some forms of communicating can be cheering on your teammates or trying to make them feel better if things are not going the greatest. Communicating can also be a form of telling them what they need to fix or what they're doing well. And another form of communicating can also telling them to get pumped up or excited and yelling and cheering. Having a good mindset can also influence the way you are as a player. You need to believe in yourself as well as your team. Know that they're going to do good and you can also do good as well. That being said, nobody wants to have a teammate that is a Debbie Downer. It can bring down the whole morale of the team and just make the play a lot worse. Having a positive attitude and outlook on things can greatly benefit you and your team. With this being said, all these things go hand in hand with each other. You may learn that when you start doing these things, it causes a chain reaction with others, therefore making you a better player and teammate. Now that you understand the game of volleyball, how will you use this knowledge? Another question that you can ask yourself is how can you apply these skills and attributes to your daily life as well, including in your own sports as well as your other interests. Also knowing the basic skills of volleyball, you can understand what it takes to be a teammate in this sport. This can also help you to realize that things are not as easy as they may seem, which means you can also appreciate volleyball players for all that they do. So with the skills, knowledge, and attributes that you now possess, would you be able to play volleyball as well as be a good teammate?